Hey y'all, I'm Uncle Lila and this is Uncle Lila Plans. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy. So in today's video, we're going to be going over what I'm going to be using for the remainder of the year for 2026. So we don't really have a lot of updates, but some things have changed on how I'm using them. So we're going to go over all of that and just go by it bit by bit. Okay, so the first thing we have here is my A5 notebook. The notebook is from Sterling Ink. The cover is from Moterm, and the butterfly planner, I believe, is from Planning with K. You open it up, we have these beautiful, this notepad here, these notepads, and these journaling cards are, and the pen are from the Rosey Life Planner. This pocket, don't mean to boop you guys like that. This pocket, folder is from Happie Scrapie. The stickers inside are from Planning with K and Simply Gilded, and I keep this folder tucked in here so I can use the stickers for my budget planner. So here I do long form budgeting goals. I write out my hopes, my dreams, what I want to accomplish, what bills are due when, how we're going to pay those off, all that type of stuff. And the pen on the side is also from Simply Gilded. So this is just an A5 notebook from Sterling Ink. I believe this was like one of the first notebooks that she had out when it was just the onyx and the pink color. So I don't know if she still has it in this style, but this is what I'm using this notebook for. So this is kind of like a continuous use until it's filled up notebook. I think I've been using it since like 2025, maybe 2024. I'd have to go back and look, but this is my budget notebook. This has like my whole financial life in it, so we're still using that. That's on an ad needed basis. Some things we are kind of not using anymore that didn't really work out. I have my journal here that I was journaling in at the beginning of the year. We started off really strong. Covers from Moterm. Planning, all these planning cards are from the Rosey Life Planner. This is from, where's this from? Shoot. I don't remember where this one's from. This I got off Etsy. This is from Rosey Life Planner, I think, and that is from Color Calf. This is also a Sterling Ink notebook that is the exact same one as in my A5. Same as the A5 notebook, except this is in the N2 or the week size. It's the half year size. I started out really strong in this, and then for some reason I just didn't. I have been doing like a little journal blurb in my weekly, in my planner, but I haven't been doing any long form journaling in here. So I'm going to continue to use this into next year. I really need to start using up my notebooks and not just focusing on only using it for a year if the pages aren't filled up. So I might go back and fill it for the rest of the year. I'll probably use it next year. So this is kind of like a hit and a miss. It just depends on when I do it, and I don't know why I'm not using it. It's just not working out. And then we have my tracker planner. This is this cover is from Moterm. I believe this is in the quartz color. Quartz color. This little dangly bit over here is from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. This is from Planning with K, or no, the Rosey Life Planner. This is from Planning with K. These are all from the Rosey Life Planner. Most of these inserts are cloth and paper and or Infinite Lotus. Unfortunately, they don't sell this in box anymore, and it does come with a flyleaf. And I have the mild liner and another Simply Gilded pen in here as well. I was using this to track all of the things I'm tracking for the year, and again, this is a continuous ongoing thing that it'll be used until it's filled up. Essentially, it's for multiple years at a time. I was not doing great with it at the beginning of the year, but I have, since I got out of the hospital, I have been starting a bunch of new medications, a bunch of new therapies, a bunch of new, like a health improvement plan, I guess you would call it, like different things I can do to feel better, different things to mitigate certain symptoms flaring up and things like that. So I've been using it more as like chronic illness tracking, you could say, but I've also been tracking some of my dailies, but again, this is kind of a flop. So I might go back in and fill it in for the rest of the year, or just go with what I have for this year and then try my best. So it's really nice to take this to my doctor when I have all my flare-ups and all of my symptoms and everything going on in one place, so I can say, hey, here's everything I've been tracking, here's everything I've been noticing, what are we going to do about it? So that's what this is being used for. So this is kind of not working out as well. Now, on to the things that have been working out. So I like to compartmentalize everything into pouches. So I like to have everything I need within my grasp. So all of my different systems have their own pouches with all their own stuff. So this is my Commonplace planner, or notebook, I mean. So this is essentially what I use, an alternative to screenshots. I write down quotes, recipes, things I want to try, things I want to buy, literally anything I want to remember because I have ADHD and my memory is garbage. Instead of going in my screenshots folder to die, it's in this notebook that I can flip through and look things through, and it's all in one compiled place. It also saves up memory on my phone. I love this. I don't even know, I think 2024, 2025 since I've been using this. It's a really great handy thing. You can use any notebook that you have. You can organize it any different way. There's a million videos on commonplacing. The way that I do it is I just give myself some sections. So, and those are really cute hedgehog bakery stickers. So I have like quotes that I like, and I wrote them all in different colored ink. And then that's a big section of quotes. And I use washi tape and like stickers and stuff in here too. And then things I want to remember, like cash stuffing, questions to ask yourself, goal review, things I want to track in my planner, planner brands I love, songs that I want to listen to, movies and shows I want to watch, more movies and shows, bags I want to buy, podcasts and stuff, recipes. Let's see. This is more quotes. And then at the back I have a list of books I want to read because I have a huge list of things I want to read. So I have all this back here. So essentially all the books are going to go in the back so that way we can kind of meet in the middle once it's full. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on the front of the spine, but also not a lot of pressure on the back. So this is something I highly recommend, especially for somebody with ADHD. A lot of people will do like a sticker or icon system with theirs. I just have sections in it, and I can just go by the sections for the headers at the top. So, and in the pouch, I just keep this clip from the Rosey Life Planner to keep the planner open, to keep the notebook open. I have a plethora of mild liners and zebra pens that I use. It's just the pink and blue ones right now because I did take out the other colors to use for other things. And then in the back, I just have another clip to keep things open, a whiteout from Tombow, and then just a couple of rainbow colored washi tapes that I use as well, and then just a big paper clip. So whenever I want to commonplace or I need to clean out my screenshots, I try to do that once a month. I take this pouch and just go to town. So, and what I do before I clean out my screenshots is I make folders. So I go through my screenshots folder, and then I compartmentalize it into things I want to organize, like books, songs, shows, whatever. And then I go through and I clean out the entire books folder, and then the entire songs folder, and things like that. So that's how I commonplace. And this is something I'm going to be using forever. Once this notebook is filled up, I have plenty of other notebooks to fill up. So that's what we'll be using this. This is a forever. This has come in so handy, and it feels really nice having everything on paper and like out of my brain and out of my phone. So commonplace. The next thing that's been super working, and that is going to be a forever, is my passport planner. Now this I can just throw in my backpack to go to work. I carry a lot of big purses. I can throw it in my big purse, or I can just throw my passport planner in there if I want to. But it's a nice little compartmentalized pouch that has everything that I need. So when I take it on the go for planning, if I take it to work, if I take it out with me while I'm out and about, I have everything that I need in this pouch, and I really, really love that. Also, all the pouches are from Thecoffeemonsterzco. So I have this front pocket that acts like a pencil pouch, and I have a load of stuff in here. I have another little butt. I have another clip from the Thecoffeemonsterzco to keep my pages open. I have a washi card cutter that I use for washi tape. We'll go over the pens in a second. I have my ruler from the Thecoffeemonsterzco that I use to make my lines in my planner if I need to catch up on a spread on the go. I have my planner tweezers. I did have white out in there, but I left it on my desk at work. And then these are like my extra pens just in case. So I have a Right Tech pen that I really love. It's a quiet click. So if you're a person that needs to constantly be clicking on pens, I highly recommend this. It's also really great for left-handed people because it dries really quickly. So I always recommend the Right Tech pens. I have this felt pen that one of my friends got me for my birthday last year. I have a Zebra Sarasa Dry in the 0.7. This is supposed to be the 3, but it's a 0.7. And then I have a Muji pen in the 0.5. I did have a Pentel Energel Clenna in here in the 0.4, but I'm using that for another planner. So I have one coming on the way. So I have one in every pouch because it's my favorite pen ever of all time. Sorry, I didn't mean to boop you. And typically I will have whiteout in here as well, but that's also in another pouch because I'm kind of using it in conjuncture. And then these are just some colors of some washi tape that I was using recently. I like to match my pen and highlighter colors to the washi tape that I'm using for the week or for the month. So that's what these are. And then in the bigger part of the pouch, we have the planner itself. So this is my Passport full year compact in the horizontal size from Sterling Ink. It's in the mulberry color, gold sprayed edges, and I really, really love it. It's been pretty amazing to use. I think I'll always have a Passport planner. I just love the way it feels. I love how easy it is to fill out. I love all the extra pages in the back to feel like I can just go ham on them. And this is the inside cover where I have some stuff listed. And then the back. So this is something that I think will be in like every lineup, every setup I ever have in the future, as long as I'm planning. Just because it's so compact, it's so nice. And I have everything that I need in here. I have my months, my weeks. I have a bunch of pages for brain dumping, for journaling, for making notes, for commonplacing, for anything that I need on the go. I can just throw this in a bag and take it with me. I can also put a pen loop on the back if I want a pen loop attached to it, or I can just throw an additional pen in my bag, which is why I have some with the caps on them, because sometimes with clicky pens, they will click on and like mess up your purse or your journal or whatever. So I always take a capped pen with me if I just throw this in my purse. So this is just something that I really, really enjoy, that I really love. And I don't think I'll ever not use Passport size. So yeah, it's Passport size planner. And then I have a folder from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. And in it, I just have a bunch of sticky notes and little papers that in case I need to write a note or put something down. I have that. I recently got these in a haul from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. So I just keep the colored ones in there because they tend to match more spreads. So I have that. And then I have just extra papers and stuff over here. So if I ever want to make a little note or make it a little bit fancier and then tape it onto a page, I have that here. So kind of make it aesthetic. And then I have my Thecoffeemonsterzco folder. I've been using this for this type of stuff since the day I got the folder. And it's just all my extra stickers, bits and bobs, for, again, on the go. So I have my bow stickers from Simply Gilded. I've got a bunch of dot stickers from Landy Lynn Plans. I've got a bunch of freebies in here. I've got dot stickers from, I got freebies from Daisy Papers. I've got dot stickers from Tyrian Designs in multiple colorways. I've got more freebies from Daisy Papers. I've got Sadie stickers in here. I've got Happie Scrapie. I've got more Tyrian Designs. I've got my own personal made sticker sheets, where I just took some stickers that I really liked off washi tapes and things. These are from Planning with Kay, Kubo and Lucy, Simply Gilded, Simply Gilded, Simply Gilded, and then the rest is Thecoffeemonsterzco, I think. So yeah, we've got dots, we've got all kinds of stickers, we've got icons, more Thecoffeemonsterzco. So yeah, just a bunch of things that I can use for planning literally any spread, any notes, anything that I want to add little whimsy, little fun to on the go. And it's like my whole complete set. And like I said, I can take this to work with me. I can take it, throw it in my purse, take it with me out and about. So if I'm at a doctor's office or wherever and I just want to write something down or plan a little something or throw it on a sticker, I have my little pouch. And then lastly, I have my sticker book, which is very similar to the sticker sheets, except it's got, it's a book instead of the sheets. So it's just a nice little thing to have. Oh, and then I forgot, in the back of the pouch, I have washi cards, which all have Thecoffeemonsterzco washi tape on them. So if I want to lay down a piece of washi, I can. And then here's the other ones. The beeping in the background is my air conditioner letting me know it's full. You're also probably going to hear a fan in the background because it is ridiculously hot in this house. We do not have central AC. And as of Sunday, it got up to 104. And I'm not going to cook like a lobster. I did not realize I was a lizard in a terrarium. So we got a standing AC to make it a little less hot. But because it's so small and the way that it works, it fills up with water really quickly. So I'm going to move through this a little bit faster so I can get through and go dump that out. It's also a pain to dump out. So yeah, so this is my like on the go pouch. This is everything I need for on-the-go planning, writing notes and everything. And I love this so much. It's basically become like my emotional support planner pouch. So even if I don't really need it for that day, I still like to take it with me just because I like having it. So, my little emotional support planner pouch. Now this pouch is also from the Coffee Monster Co. And this is in the N2. This is for my N2 size planner. So again, the front portion of the pouch acts like a pencil pouch, and then the rest of it holds stickers and things. So I'm going to put it up to the side and just get stuff out. So again, I have like a bajillion pens in here and highlighters for different things. And then we'll go over the supplies. So I have, put the pens down. I dropped one. Okay. So I have my foldable gold scissors. These just unfold like that. So that way I always have a pair of scissors with me. I have a set of tweezers. My Live Love Posh washi card. And again, a clip to keep the pages open. This is also from the Coffee Monster Co. And then, hold on one second. Dropped a pen. I have the Pilot G2 in the 0.38. It's like a much smaller tip than the 0.7. I really love the 3.8. I have, I'll take out my extra pens and then we'll go over the ones I have for funsies. Okay, so these are like the extra pens, like if my pen runs out of ink or I want to try something different. This is also from the Rosey Life Planner. It's just a very thin tip. Making sure I'm using my pens, and this is also a felt pen for my friend as well. And then I have a bunch of highlighters and pens and things in here from different brands. I've got Tool pens in here. I've got Sarasa. I've got mild liners. I've got Muji. I've got Pentel. I've got Papermate. What's this? That's a Papermate. No, Pilot. That's a Pilot. So I have a bunch of different pens, bunch of different colors for different spreads I'm working on, and different tracking codes and things like that. So these are all the pens that I have in there right now that I'm using. So that's my giant like pencil pouch in the front, which I love. I love the idea of having my pencil pouch and my planner pouch like in the same thing. So that way I quite literally can just grab a singular pouch and take everything that I possibly need. So in the big pouch here, there's a lot. So don't have anything in the pockets. So I've got these two things right here. This is another envelope from the Coffee Monster Co. And in here, I just have more sticky notes. I have more papers. I have more washi cards with different washi tapes from different companies. We've got the Coffee Monster Co. We've got Simply Gilded. I don't remember what this company is, but like it's super, super cute. More Coffee Monster Co. We've got some Archer and Olive. We have these Bear sticky markers from Planning with Kay. Let's see. I have, again, more notes pages and things from the Coffee Monster Co. These are my favorite tabs from Avery. They are replaceable, reusable sticky tabs that I use to divide, make dividers for my planners, because I don't like dividers because they bend really easily when I use the covers and put pens in the pen loops, because I guess I put them too far out. But I really love these. They don't rip your pages. They don't leave a sticky residue. If you buy anything, these are from Avery. So fantastic, fantastic planner tabs. And I have it in like this broken foil, but it comes in 3 different styles. I have a little clippy bookmark from the Coffee Monster Co. I've got, like, I double-sided my sticky notes. So, like, this one's aligned and then dotted on the back, and then each colorway has, like, different colors. So we've got blue, purple, and pink, because those are my favorite colors. And green. Green's another one of my favorites. And they're just some additional stickies and whatnot from, oh, and these are also from Tyrian Design. I love these too. So just things that I use when I need them, and I have it in this like compiled little pouch, so I don't have to take an entire huge pad of sticky notes and each huge pad of note papers and things. So I have the little bit that I need to use when I need to use it, and if I need to use more, I can just add more back in here. So this is like my little notes and pages and little ephemeras pouch, if you will. And then this is a we don't need to look at that. This is a folder from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. This holds whatever sticker kits I'm using for the month. I haven't changed out for my June kit yet, and I'll explain why in here in just a moment. So I have these are my April sets. These are from Sadie Stickers, which I love, 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 love her. So I keep the sticker kits over there, and then any additional sticker kits I was using I kept over here, but I used a lot of them. I've really been trying to get through my sticker stash, which is what I'm using in my N2, so that's what this folder is. And it's just like this, it goes with like my little planning theme. Like my theme this year is planners, I guess, from the washi tape and the deco and the accessories I like to use. So again, from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. And then do we have anything in the back? No, we don't. Okay. And if you've never seen the inside of this pouch, let me see if I can fold it down. But like on the inside, you have these two big pockets here, and you've got a zip pouch in the back. So this theoretically holds A5. So if you have a Hobonichi or a Sterling Ink A5, it will hold that planner as well. I just use it to hold my N2 because it's big enough and comfortable enough to fit my pens, stationery supplies, ephemera, stickers, and my planner. So this is the cover is from Aura Estelle. Aura Estelle. It's the pink color. These are from that company. Here, let me take this one. Casavici. Casavici. I don't know how to read that. But these are my task cards. So I have finances, cleaning, self-care, and to-do. And essentially it's like a task card set that you can get. So you get the task cards, you get the little page flags, and then you get the labels. So I put those in here. This is from either Color Calf, Rosey Life Planner, or Planning with K. This is from Happie Scrapie. I have my card that it came with. Each Sterling Ink. Oh, please come out easy. Each Sterling Ink planner that you order comes with its own, so whatever that size is, so this is the N2 size, it comes with this little card that doubles as a extra calendar. So if you need to plan ahead, if you want to have a quick look at a glance of like what's going on, or you want to use this for like kids' schedules, appointments, birthdays, PTO, whatever. And then there's a little key at the bottom. Not everyone will have this key at the bottom. This one just does. So it depends on what size you get. But I like it, so you can always have something quick and easy to glance at. So if you need just to know what the month is, you have your little card. So I just keep that tucked in there. And then this is my N2 full year horizontal Sterling Ink Common Planner for 2026. It is also in the mulberry color. It also has the gold foiled edges. And I've been using this pretty religiously since I got it in conjunction with my passport. I have these journaling cards from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. I have a Labubu. This is the soy milk color. That you get one of these like cute little cards every time you get the exciting macaroon set. And this is from Soy Milk. Another little journaling card says update your journals. The washi tape, the sticky pouch, and everything comes from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. And then all my clear covers are from Lauren Phelps Designs. I love her clear covers. I think they're really amazing. The only issue I'm having, so I decorated the inside with all these seals from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. I don't know if you can see this, but you see how like it's kind of pulling apart? And for the most part, I just use like washi tape and washi size stickers and ink. The only ones I really decorate are my rapid log and brain dump that's in the back of the planner. So I use the notes pages for trackers, monthly trackers, so things like gratitude, symptoms, daily to-dos, expenses, things like that. Rapid logging, brain dump, and then I have a collections little section in the back. So it's not even like it's, here, I'll pull it out and show you. So I mean, like that little bit is like the side is bending. I don't know if you can see that. It's like bending in on itself, and it looks like it's pulling away from the cover. Like, I don't know how to not make this happen. So I got really, really sad when I noticed that. So I've been trying to take extra good care of it. And then this is the back. I've got some Pokemon cards back there, and then Thecoffeemonsterzco washi. So I'm really, really sad that that's happening with this planner. Like I said, I've been using it pretty religiously. as far as at least the weeklies go. I may fall behind a day or two on the brain dumping and the rapid logging, but I can go back and fill that in, which I typically do just because I want to have a full complete planner. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be using a big chunk of the pages, which fine. So this one's also staying in the lineup because I've already gone through the effort to set it up and put everything and fill it all out and whatnot. So we have the N2. So put all this back. And then again, if I just want to plan in my N2 and take it with me to go, or take it in my bedroom or the living room, or take it to my sister's house, or take it to work, I can just grab this whole huge pouch and throw that in my bag or in my backpack or whatever, and this has everything I need. So I don't need to worry if I forgot something or I don't have everything. This has everything I need. So the planner I've been using most for like the last few weeks, and the thing that's going to be my main planner for the remainder of the year, is in this pouch, which, surprise, surprise, is also from Thecoffeemonsterzco. That also holds everything that I need, but it's a lot less stuff. Take everything out. And this is, again, the A5 size. It's just, let me move everything to the side so you can see. So the difference between this pouch and the other A5 pouch is it has these, like, elastic things that'll hold your pens, and it's all the length around the pouch. So if you want to carry Tombows, fountain pens, whatever, you can put your pens in those loops, and then you put your notebooks and stickers and things in the big pocket. So this is from Thecoffeemonsterzco. With this, I'm also using the Tombow mono correction tape as well as some tweezers. Oh, I also forgot to mention I have a ruler in the cover of my N2 that I use. So there's that. This folder is from Happie Scrapie, and these stickers are from Planning with K and Daisy Papers. And it is, one side is shapes, so that's not where that's supposed to go. That's not in that size either. So I have a lot in the pink and just shape stickers. And then I have the Planning with K shape stickers as well, just so I can just get through it, get through them. And then I have Daisy Papers. These are also, these are stickers I use for tracking, which I'll show you in just a second. Okay, those go there. So one half of this is all shapes. The other half is all icons, and these are also Planning with K and Daisy Papers. So I use these for different things in my setups. And these are her old icons. I think the new ones are a little bit smaller and made out of a different material, but like when she first dropped these in the shop, I bought 2 or 3 pages of each, and I still have full pages of each to go through. So, and then we have the Daisy Papers micro icons, which I'm also using for tracking mostly my quarterly section. And then these are quarterly tracking as well. So these are all the stickers I'm using. Like, this is all the decoration, this is all the deco, all the stickery, washi tapey stuff that I'm using in this planner. And it fits in this folder. I also have this set of sticky notes that was on the free table at work. It's just a Hello Piggy, my favorite pig, best wishes for my baby. So it's just a foldable, unfoldable, I need to put that in my planner. Okay, so it broke. This is just an unfoldable sticky note collection thing. There are a bunch of different sizes, a bunch of different styles. So any kind of sticky note I want to use, I can just grab one of these, and it also has a nice little pop of deco. So I can just grab one of these, stick it in my planner, and then I have my sticky note and a little bit of deco. And then this is the ruler I'm using from Thecoffeemonsterzco. It fits perfectly on the B6 size page. So I split my daily pages in half, which I'll show you. Okay, so this is the Sterling Ink B6 Complete Common Planner. Over Memorial Day, she had a sale where this was essentially like 50–60% off. I got it in the bundle with the clear cover. So this is what I've been using since the day that I got it, and this is something I think I'm going to keep using obviously until the end of the year. I don't think I'm going to go back plan the daily pages that are in this. I'm only going to go back and do the weeklies and the monthlies, just because that seems like way less overwhelming task, because I already have everything else in my other two planners. And I will continue to update my other two planners as the year goes on, just because I've already used them and I want to have a full completed planner by the end of the year. Excuse me. So this is what I've been using. This has been like literally like everything that I've needed, everything that I've been thinking about for a system, and I love it so much. So it has this elastic band like that I just fold over the back like that when I want to write. So this is what the inside looks like. This is the front cover, just some stickers from Thecoffeemonsterzco. I was going to do a setup video, but I've been setting it up slowly as I use the planner. And the way this is laid out is very similar to the Passport and the N2 size. So you're not missing much as far as a layout goes. And I'm going to do some plan with me so you can see how I set the planner up, but they're very quick because again, I use like 4 stickers and that's it. So it's mostly writing things down. So I have a pouch with some sticky notes in it because I love me some sticky notes. All this is from the Thecoffeemonsterzco. I don't have anything in here. I'm actually going to glue these 2 pages together. And then I have my perpetual calendar. Now, something I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to try to bring it up close. So the only thing that I think most people would have a problem with the paper, I don't know if it got a bad batch or whatever, but you can literally see like the writing completely through. Like I wouldn't even call that ghosting. You can literally see the writing, like exactly what I wrote through the other page, through this page. And it has like that bumpy texture, like when you write. And I did not use a pencil board for clarification. But do you guys see that? Like you can literally read exactly what I wrote through the page. Like that's crazy. So I would not use this if you have fountain pens. I don't know how the bleed through would be. Like I haven't used highlighters or anything. The only pen that I've used is the Pentel Energel Clenna and the 0.4, and that's it. And I use the stickers that are in the folder, and that, like, I haven't used a highlighter or nothing in this paper. And honestly, I'd be very nervous too, because you can read everything that this says through this page. Like, I even whited some stuff out, and you can see where the whiteout is, and then you can see what I wrote underneath the whiteout. So, in this page, we have the affirmations and aspirations. I read these every single day. And then these are my affirmations. These are my aspirations. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a very firm believer in affirmations. Like, quite literally, ever since I was a little girl, I truly believed that I was going to be successful. Things were going to work out for me. I was going to have a good life. Like, it didn't matter what circumstances I was in the moment. In the end, I was going to succeed. Things were going to be successful. Everything was going to be fine. Like, I believed that to my core ever since I was a little girl. So when I read these, it just reaffirms that. And if you don't think these work, since the beginning of this year, I've got a new part-time job with a very healthy work environment, very healthy, like mentally healthy and just in general coworkers, a very amazing manager. So that opportunity just basically fell in my lap. Meeting my current boyfriend, it was literally like the universe dropped him in my lap and we were just meant to be together, and things just all aligned to where all that happened. The apartment that I'm living in now, I had found like literally within 2 hours of looking. I had booked a showing and had it within 24 hours. Things are going to work out, and things are meant to be good. You are meant to be living a good life. You are meant to be successful. You are meant to have good things happen to you. And I truly believe you have to believe that to your core to allow these blessings and these wonderful things to come into your life. Because if you don't believe that, you're going to be blocking your own goodness, essentially. So I read these every single day, and I truly believe that these are true. I believe they're real, and I do believe that things are always going to work out. Things are always going to be okay, and it doesn't matter what I'm going through. It's going to be fine in the end. So these are my affirmations and aspirations. I'm using the goal pages a little bit different than on my other planners because I have some things that I'm working on. We'll get to that. So essentially, I use this as a to-do list. So like so daily, what do I want to do? Weekly, what do I need to do? Monthly, what do I need to do? Quarterly, half year, year, things I need to get done like eventually, hopefully. and then things I need to keep track of to plan, and then things at the last line at the bottom are things I want to work on every day. So not necessarily a goal, just things I want to get better at and things I want to improve. So I guess that's technically a goal, but it doesn't like follow like the SMART layout. Like I'm not saying, oh, I want to get better by this timeline. They're just gradual improvements I want to make with my life, and I get there eventually. So that's what I'm using these pages for. And then we have my tracker pages, which I don't like this. I either think I need bigger stickers to track less things, or figure out another way to do this. I like the stickers because, again, it doesn't bleed through. Like if I were to use like a marker or a dot pen or whatever, I feel like it would ridiculously bleed through this paper. So I've been using, these are all from Daisy Papers. They're all different colors, but I don't like it. I noticed that the round squares in this size look a lot better. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 things I could track. I don't have to track 12 things, but if I wanted to, it's there. So I either need to get bigger stickers or different size stickers. I feel like it looks so empty, even though there's a lot of stuff. And I feel like, I don't know. I just don't like it. It doesn't look great to me. So that's what I'm doing for tracking. And then we have some quarterly pages, which I'll show you ones that are not completely, okay. So the other 2 quarters are completely filled out. I do like a monthly journal. I have a whole bunch of things listed. So what I use the quarterly pages for, I have my things I need, my priorities I need to do every single quarter, and then my focus for the quarter, my quarterly recap at the top. One side is birthdays, important days, anniversaries, those types of things. And then the other side is books I've read, shows I've watched, movies I've watched, games I've played. And at the bottom, I track how many days I have off, and I mean legitimately off. Because of the place that I work and the people that I work with are so incredible and so amazing, I essentially have a flexible work from home schedule. So if I need to work from home, I can. I don't necessarily have to take the days off. So if I truly take a day off, I want to track it just so I know. And then what I do in these pages is up at the top, I keep track of my YouTube and Instagram following. At the bottom, I do a little recap or blurb of the month, like my feelings and whatever. And then throughout the day, I track my period here, and then I write down important things or highlights of that day. So saw the kids, went to a movie, started playing a video game, got a free ice cream, whatever. So that way I can come through and look at my quarterly pages, and those things are going to jump out at me. And it's just, I feel like it's just a nice thing to be like, oh, on the 15th of August, I got a free car wash or whatever. So I feel like that's something that is a really fun way to track. Now, this could be used for different tracking things. In my N2, I use it as a daily expense log, but I'll show you what I'm doing for that instead. So yeah, so I love this so much. This is very much also more budget monthly focused than how I was doing my typical monthlies, because I find that having it directly in my face really helps. So I transferred over from my budget notebook once I do the long form workout, and then I basically condense it and write it in here so I keep an eye on it. So that's what I use for the quarterly pages. And then the way that the planner setup is very different, and it's one of the only things I've struggled with is the difference of the layout, because I'm used to having all the months in one section, all the weeks in one section, all the days in one section. They have everything put together. So you have your month, and then I glued the pages together. So you have dailies, and then you go, and then you have weeklies. But see, look, like you can see, let me get it up here. You can see the glue that I used through the paper. So I don't know if I got a bad batch. I don't know if like it's supposed to look like that, but that would be a major concern for me for using this planner. Anyway, off my soapbox with that. So we have my monthly, and again, it's just very few dot stickers and icon stickers. I have all my budget stuff on the side. I've got when I'm working, what's due when, bills, those types of things. And so then the way that it's laid out is you get, see, you can see completely through. You get a weekly. So you go from the monthly to the weekly. I've been using this as a weekly review. At the bottom, I have little icon stickers of things I want to get done that day. So trash has to go up and laundry's got to get picked up on Thursday. Laundry gets delivered and put away on Friday. Trash bins get burned on Friday. And I do a deep cleaning on Friday. We go grocery shopping on Sunday. I meal prep on Monday. So this is just like my little like icon, so I know, okay, here's what's going on this day. Here's why we can do things. So the way that I'm using it currently is I will put my important tasks, I don't know if you can see this, but you have like these two little lines at the top. I'll put important dates and bills, events, things, whatever, appointments up at the top. And then in the rest of the column I use for memory keeping. So like I jot down a little sentence or a little paragraph of what's happening that day. And I really, really love that kind of setup. Like that's working really well for me. And then you go into your dailies. So the way that I'm doing the dailies is I've split it down in half. So again, I don't know if you can see it, but you have like these little, dots that are completely divided the pages. And the timeline on the side is so small, I honestly just ignore it. So on one side, I do a journal in this section. On this side, I put the important things happening that day, my to-do list, my highlight of the day, what I'm grateful for that day, my food tracker, my water intake tracker. So I have everything that I need in a daily glance right here. So I can really go in depth about, I started this new medication, here's the symptoms I'm experiencing, here's how it's different from my typical symptoms that I experience. Or here's things I was told that I was going to experience with medication that I'm not experiencing, or things that I'm experiencing that I was told I wouldn't, that I know for a fact is different. So it's really, I'm going to set up like a whole week and the days and then the month with you guys when I do another plan with me video. But I really like how it's laid out. I really like how I'm, like, it feels like everything's together. It feels like I'm getting everything out of my brain. I have everything I want in one spot. And I really, really like it so far. There are a couple of things that I might tweak. But that's, it's an evolving process. But that's what I'm using it for right now so far. And I really love it. So then you get your dailies. And then you always get this like blank page. Depending on which week of the month it is, there's 2 blank pages. But I use this as like a dashboard page. So I truly feel like I'm getting a best of both worlds because of the way that I use my horizontal planner. I put the important stuff at the top. I use the other section on the, so like the way horizontal planners work is you have like this blank page over here. You have your days listed here and then like they're in like sections like this. So I split those sections up and then I have all my important to-dos, all my important tasks for the week on one side. And then I do a little journal blurb about the day, much like I do in the weeks here. And then I have my dashboard page, which has my weekly to-dos, the things I need to get done this week, shopping list, trackers, things like that. And then I have all of that on this page. So I feel like I'm truly getting best of both planners. I'm getting the dashboard page that I love from my horizontal, and I'm getting the layout that I love with the vertical where I can do like a little like memory keeping essentially. And then I get all of my information in my dailies. So I truly feel like this is essentially 3 planners in one, because you got your daily, you got your horizontal weekly, and then this is like a dashboard page. That may not be how most people use it. Other people use it for tracking, other people use it for grocery lists, other people use it for stuff for their kids or whatever. That's just how I use it personally. So I truly feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds with this planner. And I went ahead and, because I had sticker sheets to use up, I just went ahead and decorated all the weeks ahead. Now, something to note. So you'll notice that this says 6-7, right? This is July and June in 1 week. So the way that it works is you get your June pages. It stops on June 30th. Like I said, at the end of the month, you get the 2 blank pages. And then you go into the month for July. And then you get 2 blank pages. And these blank pages are after every single month. This is what I'm using to track my expenses. This is what I'm using to journal about my budgeting and things I got going on and things of that nature. So I have everything listed right here, and that's exactly what I use these pages for. And then you go back into your weeklies and you go into your dailies, and the system just repeats. And then the far back here, I have collections. I'm not finished with this, but right now I have my food, my household trigger list. I have deep cleaning, planning routines, and AM, PM routines and daily tasks. I'm not finished with that yet, but I'm working on it. So this is a planner that I'm very much considering for next year. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't feel like there's enough space to really brain dump or like put a bunch of, essentially, it's not nonsense, but like anything my brain can think of in the layout as it is. Because what I use for the back pages, for once we get like through everything, like all the extra pages in the back, there's only 20 extra pages. And I don't think I think my collections will maybe take up take up like this much, right? So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So theoretically, it's because I'm essentially using it for like the last 6 months of the year. I could use 2 pages, or if you're using it for the whole year and you don't have that many collections, you can use it for page a day or whatever. So I do have some space. I was thinking of getting like a booklet to put with it so I can just messy write and jot things down and whatever. The only problem with that is I would like everything in one book, and I understand that there would be an insanely huge book, or at least 2 pages. And I know she has the half year B6s and half year A5s, but the reason that I feel like this is so successful for me personally is because you get this weekly dashboard page. So I truly feel like I have 2 planner layouts in one, which is one of the reasons I feel like I'm being so successful in this planner and I'm getting everything out and I'm wanting to use it. I also have a very simplified layout, very simplified setup, just a couple of stickers, 1 pen, that's it. And I know I'll get bored of that eventually, which is another reason why I have those other planners that I'm using, so I can have the more fun, creative outlet. And this is solely functional. This is solely getting it all together, having all the information, whereas the other stuff is like light, breezy, decorative, like room to put stickers down and such. So it doesn't have to be completely I don't have all the blank space for writing space. I get to have some fun stickers and whatnot. So I would love it if she were to come out with a planner that was everything all in one. A horizontal, a vertical, dailies, extra pages in the back. And I feel like this is about as close as you're going to get without it being an insanely huge book. I mean, this is already pretty freaking thick. I think it's like 600, 700 some pages. What does a page say in the back? All the pages are numbered. Hold on. We'll go with the back in a second. 671 pages. So I feel like it's a pretty big book. Again, because of how I have things organized, I can take this with me on the go. I can throw it in my backpack for work. I can't exactly fit it in all of my planner bags or purses, which is why I love the Passport. It's easier to carry that in a purse than it is this setup. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be using for the remainder of 2026. I'm going to go backfill my other planners just so I have them filled out, so I have like a whole year's worth of stuff. Because originally I'd gotten this just to fill out, so I have like a backup planner, so if something were to happen to my planner, I'd have everything written down. But this has become so easy, so simple, so quick, and it feels like everything is in here and everything is together, and it just feels so nice that the other 2 are just being filled out simply to put on my shelf and be like, hey, here's all of my 2026 in one go. And I feel like having to go back and, because we're June 12th today, I feel like having to go back and fill out every single page for the first half of the year is just way too overwhelming and daunting of a task, and I know I don't want to do it. So just starting from where I started and then completing it for the rest of the year seems like a much more manageable task, and then having everything else in my other planners. So yeah, so it just broke. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Did you guys see that? It just snapped. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Well, this is the back. Hold on. So this is what the back looks like. I have just these stickers back here. Again, planner themed. I've got some more sticky notes. Again, it's like double-sided, so. And then I have another Pokemon card, and then some more stickers, and a busted freaking pen. Ah! I'm so, y'all, I'm seriously about to cry. I'm so freaking upset that happened. I'm so upset. And then it comes with a planner loop on the side. I can't believe that just happened. I'm so upset. So yeah, other than that, it seems like a pretty good planner. It's something I'm definitely going to keep using, maybe, now that the freaking thing broke. So yeah, so this is so I'm going to be using this planner for all year, for the rest of the year. I'm going to be using my Commonplace notebook for the rest of the year. And then my A5 budget notebook for the rest of the year. So this is my stack. So it's like one planner, like a goal setting, money management, budget, and then commonplacing. So I feel like as far as planner stacks go, that's pretty reasonable, manageable. Some people are able to fit everything in one planner, which I don't understand. Like that's either you need a really huge planner, or like I don't know how people do it, but they do, and they fit everything in one. But this is my current stack of what we're using. So yeah, this is my 2026 stack planner wise. And then I forgot to show you the I've showed this in other videos. Oh goodness, sorry guys. I have my sticker book that has just dots and things in it. The sticker book is from Planning with Kay. So it's got dividers and all my stickers in it that I'm not using, that's not in my pocket. So this stays at home. So if I need to refresh, I pull it out of here. And then I have my binder from, scoot you guys over. Sorry. Scoot you guys over a bit. And then I have my Coffeemonsterzco binder, planner themed as well. That just has, again, all my icon stickers, all my little planning stickers that I use. So these are all my more decorative stickers. So yeah. So this is used for my passport and my N2. This holds stickers for my B6. And then we have this planner stack. So that is my 2026 remainder of the year lineup. I don't think anything's going to change. Two of these things I've been using for years already. It's just the planner itself that's changed. I'm going to try go fix that string and empty out my air conditioner. I hope y'all have a great, amazing, wonderful day. I love y'all so much. I hope you're figuring out your rest of your lineups. Oh, I almost forgot to mention something else I'm planning on. I have a streaming channel now. If you're into video games and you like cozy video games like Palia, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, hit me up, follow me. It's Uncle Lila Games. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. This weekend I'm going to go get the parts that I need for my computer to like actually officially do the streaming. But I have a new channel. So if you're interested in that as well as planning like I am, don't be afraid to hit me up. I will be putting my streaming schedule and whatnot in my planner. So yeah, anyways, love you guys so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have your planner systems figured out for the rest of the year. And if not, that's okay too. It's about having fun. It's a hobby that's supposed to be a hobby and engaging and basically keeping your life together. So yeah, anyway, love you guys so much. Super, super proud of you. Hope you're having a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay cool. Bye.